Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. I got my niece and nephew's birthday party to go to. They're born a couple weeks apart. Well, a couple years, but you know what I mean. So I figured I'd do this quick little video, or not quick, I guess, because it's four fragrances. Unboxing and first impressions of four cheap fragrances when I was at Shoppers yesterday, checking out that new the scent elixir. I bought these four, and they were $20 each. So I figured, what the hell, right? I had $60 in points, or I used $60 in points, and no, I used $80 in points and paid the tax. So it's like 13 something for all four of them. So anyway, let's get right into it. First off, I want to say I bought one of them because it's something I've never owned, and I'll get into it when I get to it. And the other three I was just curious about. So I will go with the one that was open at the store. I was curious about this because the other two I just bought recently, I kind of liked them. Sergio Tacchini. This is just his poor home. It's his original, I believe, from like 1987. I'm sure. I mean, this is a reformulated version, but you know what I mean. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting an 80s fragrance. Leathery, green, soapy clean. This will probably spray right away. It's been opened. Yeah. I'm not a bad little sprayer on it. The bottle's kind of nice. A little cheap here, though. You can almost pull that off. But, for what it is, $20. Could be better. Look at the bottle. You know, I smell it already. It's yeah, leather, citrus, lavender, soft spices, clean, soapy, somewhat green. Yeah, it's exactly what I expected. Not displeased, but it's exactly what I expected. Fueras, 80s, clean, fresh scent. All right, let's get out the next one that I was never had in my life, and you think I would have. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure I've smelled it on uncles and dad's friends and stuff. My dad never had this, but this is another. I think from like '82. I could be wrong, but definitely the '80s. And I got it simply because I was curious how I. This fragrance, it's Oscar de la Renta Porlu, has its fans. It has a following, just like most fragrances from the '80s, '70s, and '80s do. It has its detractors too, like most fragrances ever. But I can't. I've seen this all my life, and I can't believe I've never bought it or even smelled it. Like I said, I might have smelled it. Cellophane junkies. I might have smelled it on, like I said, uncles and dad's friends and stuff like that. But I was a wee lad when this came out. Poor Lou, eh? Not a bad bottle. It's a blue bottle. I thought it was green. For some reason I remember it being green. Maybe I just picked the wrong one. I don't know. It just says Poor Lou. How many pumps? 1, 2, 3. So 3 pumps. One to get a decent spray. Oh, well, that's different. It's definitely '80s, but it's got a weird. It's definitely got some bit of that '80s funk to it. I'm assuming Castellarium or something like that. Some kind of '80s musk. There's also got an underlying sweetness. That's kind of weird. And definitely Fougere-esque again. Little green, leathery. Not as soapy clean as a lot of Fougeres, though. Definitely lavender in there, but. And of course, it could dry down to something completely different, but. Yeah. Let's talk about Fougeres and old school 80 fragrances for a minute. I don't wear them a lot. I love them. I do wear them. I don't wear them a lot. I'm not a fool. I know they're not super in style or anything, but they still smell great. They smell clean. Geez, that's really nice. Um, but I like collecting them more than anything, and that's kind of why I got that Port Luke. I've never had it in my collection, and I've heard over the years many people talk about it, good and bad. Yeah, it's not bad actually. Definitely one I'd wear. So anyway, I was saying, so if you don't like 80s, 70s, 80s fragrances, you're not gonna like any of these two or any really fougere hard leathers. That's not gonna be your thing, and that's cool. We all get different things, and I like the 80s fragrances. They remind me of, like I said, my dad and whatnot, and his friends and my uncles and stuff. And I do wear them, like I said, from time to time. I'm not, again, I'm not foolish. I know they don't smell modern, but they're still wearable today. Like I said, most of them are just soapy clean, green soapy clean, woody leather. I mean, it's just who doesn't like smelling clean? Ladies love it. The next one I got is Adidas Strike or Streak, I guess. I don't know. I got this one because I heard, do you think it was a couple years ago that it was a, some people say it smells like Aventus. Some people say it doesn't. Some people say it smells like Sauvage. Some people say it doesn't. Some people say it's Blue de Chanel. It doesn't. So you know what type of scent you're getting here. It could be fruity, sweet, slightly smoky, mass appealing. We'll see. And I don't expect much from Adidas. But I've got a couple of Adidas that are nice, so. Oh, it's an interesting bottle. Yeah, I can't really describe it. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't. I was supposed to take this off, but it sprays like that. So that sprayer's gonna suck. I wouldn't call it Aventus by any stretch. I mean, I can see the comparison that there's sweet citrus and fruit off the top. Uh, yeah, it's definitely sweet, citrusy, and fruity. Some Sauvage. I'd say it's probably closer to Sauvage than Aventus, but it's still not. It's in that family, though. Like I say, it's a lot closer to Sauvage than Aventus, to my nose, anyway. I'm guessing it probably has a shit ton of Ambroxan in it, too. Yeah, I mean, for the price, you want something similar to those scents. Why not? And I got the Solinotes Vetiver. They have them on sale at Shoppers for $20 now. Vetiver's hit or miss. I was reading online that this one's more of a woody kind of vetiver. It's not the dank, stank, rotten grass and hay vetiver, but we'll see. Solinotes always gives you the notes too. Let's read the notes once I get the cellophane off. Geez, I don't want anybody into this one. It's funny how sometimes cellophane just peels off right easy, and then other times you gotta fight with it. There we go. So, Vetiver, Solinotes, Eau de Parfum. Awaken your emotions with Vetiver, a botanical and intense fragrance for fresh and energetic start. Spray good vibes, it says. All right, so top we have mint leaf, incense, and bergamot. Incense can give it a nice touch. Mid is nutmeg and cocoa, spicy hot chocolate. And the base is benzoin, amberwood, and vetiver. So this might be one I have to wear to get a full effect of. Well, not wear them all, but. Green bottle as I expected. I really like the take a second here to talk about the Solinotes. I like most of the Solinotes. They're not anything special, but they're okay for what they are. But I really like the bottles. They look neat up on a shelf. all lined up. Another 3 good sprays. Oh, well, that's not bad. You definitely get mint right away. A green mint, but not sweet. It's a dry scent, I can tell you that right now. Yeah, I'm picking up mint and a little bit of that citrus. Touch of spice with a nutmeg right off the top. I'm not really getting any vetiver yet, but that's because the mint is so overwhelming. It's definitely got mint. Ooh. So, hoping the vetiver comes out a little stronger. I want to see what it's good vetiver. Of course, it is on paper too, and it's the immediate spray, so you can give it time. All right, well, I'm going to let these sit on the strips for an hour or two, and then I'll come back and see if anything's changed. They're still, sometimes they're not even detectable, these cheap ones, after an hour or two, but we'll see. All right, guys, peace, love, be good to each other, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, so I'm back, guys. These have been well over an hour. They've had plenty of time to change if they're going to on paper. On paper, sometimes they change, sometimes they don't. Paper really likes to hold on to the top notes and certain notes. Let's find out. First, we'll check the Sergio Tacchini Eau de Toilette. Yeah. Very soapy. Almost Irish springy. With a, still getting that citrus that you get off the top, but definitely more of that soapy, clean, Irish Spring almost vibe coming through. Not bad. Not bad at all. Again, what I expected. Classic 80s scent. Now let's try the Porlou. Very similar to what it was. I mean, that could be because it's strong. But I am picking up a little more leather and woods. And a slight, I don't know if I'd call this a fougere. There's a slight fougere aspect to it. But I think it's more of a woody leather green scent. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, it is soapy though. Like I said, when you really take a deep haul, you're definitely picking up a bit of that soapy vibe from the lavender. Fougere-esque, but it's not a fougere, I don't think, in straight up fougere. All right, let's try the Adidas Streak or Spark or whatever it is. Very light. Yeah, I expected that though. Again, I'm getting more Sauvage than anything, but it's not a clone. But it's in that family of definitely some Ambroxan. I don't think I'm not getting a lot of pepper. Maybe a hint. Some definitely a bit of a sweet tart pepper or Ambroxan. I won't say it's a dupe of like Sauvage or anything, but it's in the, like I said, it's in the family, that type of scent. So seems to be weak though. It's the weakest of the, well, probably the four. I haven't tested the Vetiver yet. Still getting that mint, and it's a nice mint. It actually cooling when I smell it, cools my nose. But I am picking up a little bit of the Vetiver now. A hint of smoke too. Was there incense in this? I put the box away. I think there was a slight hint. It's not a smoky scent, but it's mostly still mint and herbaceous type green mint. It's not bad as long as the vetiver stays that way. The vetiver that I'm smelling in it right now is more of that slightly woody, green, grassy kind of vetiver. Mixes really well with that mint. not bad. $20, not bad at all. And it goes with my collection. So there's your update, guys. They're pretty much what I thought they would all be. And hoped the Vetiver would be. It was, like I said, Vetiver's hit or miss on me. And it's the kind of Vetiver I like, the cleaner, woodier, grassier kind of Vetiver. It seems like, anyway. I'll have to wear it on skin to really... Yeah, no, not bad. Not bad at all. So I'll wear them over the next little while and do reviews on them. But for now, peace, love, be good to each other. And be good to yourselves.